get the put my best foot forward and do what's best for the team. And
hello everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Welcome to this live reaction between the Australian Kangaroos and the Lebanon Ciders Rugby League World Cup quarterfinals matchup being played there at the John Smith Stadium in the UK there. So yeah, this game, I've got Australia to win this game. I reckon Australia Kangaroos will win, and I reckon they will win well. And I think it'll be a big performance by them. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's up and ready for this one. It's going to be a good game, and I reckon Australia will be too good. But hope you're all doing well.
Josh, you're known for your speed. So how close did you get to the intruder?
Not too close, to be honest. I just missed the action. I just got off the massage table, went upstairs to have a shower.
Put in your predictions in the live chat there if you've got your predictions.
I just saw the news by the boys, and yeah, pretty exciting, but at least we got him.
You mentioned it's exciting, but how disruptive has it been?
It has been disruptive by saying that we're kind of a disruptive team. We're like disruptive.
Two viewers. Hello to the two viewers watching.
Saying that, just
Australia Kangaroos versus Lebanon for the first Rugby League World Cup quarterfinal of the weekend coming up. I got the Australian Kangaroos to win by 30 to 40 points. I think they'll be too good for Lebanon. I think this will be a very difficult ask for this Lebanon side. I think the key for Lebanon is how they start. Mitchell Moses, Adam Doueihi. I think they're important players for this Lebanon side. So I think the Kangaroos will win. I think they'll win well, but Lebanon, they need to start well if they're to have any chance of causing an upset. But guys, don't forget to like this live stream, share the live stream around, comment your thoughts in the live chat.
How challenging is it to almost not feel beaten before a ball is kicked?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. But saying that, we're excited for the occasion. Most of our boys, this will probably be the biggest game of their career coming up. So saying that, we're going to take on the challenge head on, and again, we just want to make the most of it. We're like, not every day you get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, so we all know the position that we're in, and we're not looking at Australia as this massive giant that we have to face. We're not looking at obviously all the odds are against us, but saying that, we want to relish that underdog tag and, like I said, just take the challenge head on.
Josh Manso, I wish you all the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Yes, some terrific interviews there from Jenna Brooks. Four really interesting characters that have big roles to play tonight. The respective coaches, Nathan Cleary and Josh Mansell. What a situation. 2017 World Cup. He's the winger for Australia when they took on Lebanon. And here he is tonight playing for the Lebanon side. His 7th test for Lebanon, having played 7 tests for Australia. Colin Orr is with me. This is exciting. The Kangaroos in Huddersfield. They were here in 2000. I'll tell you a little story. Trailed at half-time against Wales in a semi-final, 2014. Could lightning strike twice? Could it?
Well, I don't think so tonight, Bossy. I'll be absolutely honest there. But, you just get a sense, don't you, that this is where the competition starts now, really. Yes, we've had some feel-good stories. We've had some terrific efforts from the likes of Greece and Jamaica. We've had a couple of blowout scores in there. But tonight, for me, Bossy, is where it all starts. The competition, it really kicks off with the first quarter-final here tonight in Huddersfield.
Well, everything is sudden death from here, quite obviously, when you get to the final 8. But that, just for the record, if Lebanon could go back and watch what happened in 2000, Lee Breeze kicking over field goals every time he got a chance. They led 20-14 at half-time. They ended up losing 46-22. But it took a command performance by Brad Fittler to start. Now, where history may repeat, I think a superstar of the NRL tonight will produce a superstar performance at the World Cup.
Guys, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and getting your predictions and thoughts ahead of this game in the live chat. We are not far away from kickoff now. Lebanon Ciders versus the Australian Kangaroos, the defending World Cup champions. My tip is Australian Kangaroos to win by 40 points, and I reckon that James Tedesco will score a try, and Latrell Mitchell, and I think for Lebanon will be Josh Mansell to score and Mitchell Moses. So I got Australia to win, and I reckon Australia will be too strong for Lebanon in this game. Personally, I'm hoping for a Lebanon upset. I'd love to see a Lebanon upset, but I just personally don't see it happening. I think Australia, with the class they've got, will have too much in their side for this Lebanon team. So I think Australia will be too good, but who knows? If Lebanon can start well, maybe they're a chance of causing an upset. You never know. But I think Australia to win this game. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Lebanon go in this one. If you are new viewer to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the live stream, and you comment your predictions and thoughts in the live chat there. The game is not far away now, so we're not far away from kickoff.
We are in West Yorkshire tonight. A chilly evening. In fact, it's been possibly the coldest day we've had for the duration of the World Cup.
Guys, I will be live reacting to the Papua New Guinea Kiwis versus England game as well tomorrow morning, and the New Zealand Fiji game as well. So make sure you tune to the channel for those two live reactions, those quarterfinals.
Australia, do you think it's right from the start? They are tuned up to produce their very best, or do you think Lebanon will compete for a period of time?
Yeah, I certainly think Lebanon will compete for a period of time. You know, Michael Checker and Josh Mansour both accept and realise that what they're up against here tonight is a different beast that they haven't faced for a long time. And it's important for them, to keep building. This is a huge step for Lebanon. Get into the quarterfinals again. And if it's important that they can almost replicate that game in 2017 against Australia. They were just behind 10-0 on that occasion at half-time. That'll be something that's probably spoken about.
Incredible image there. Michael Checker, he's having fun. Matt King, I think he'd just be a wonderful leader. And what a weekend. Both rugby captains he has to coach.
As both teams come onto the field now, Lebanon, led by Mitchell Moses, James Tedesco, led by the Australian Kangaroos. Both teams coming out onto the field.
A few mates here as well. Truth be known, the two captains, they used to live together. James Tedesco and Mitchell Moses. Big smile on the face of Nathan Cleary. Doesn't that make you feel good? This is a massive moment for a two-time grand final winner. They play under that man, the immortal Mal Meninga. So two wonderful coaches. Two proud nations represented here. A long way from home. But ready to put on a show.
Like I said earlier, my prediction, Australian Kangaroos to win by 30 to 40 points. And I reckon that the first try scorer will be James Tedesco. Now for the national anthems of Australia and Lebanon. So for those of you who's just joining, hello to everyone who's joining. Make sure you like the live stream, comment in the live chat as the Australian National Anthem is being played right now. So for those of you who haven't seen earlier, my predictions, I've gone with Australia to win, and I think Australia will win by 30 to 40 points.
Well, talking up the stars of the Australian side, many of them playing Test Rugby League for the first time at this tournament. Therefore, a quarter-final becomes a little bigger than what they've experienced before.
Australian lineup: Tedesco at fullback, Mitchell, Whiten, Holmes in the centres, Cleary in the halves with Munster, Isaiah Yeo, Martin, Crichton, Grant, Hooker, Travojevic, Jake Travojevic, and Locke is Tino. Bench is Cherry Evans, Carrigan, Murray, and Collins. So that's the Australian lineup. Coach is Mel Meninga. So the Lebanon side, Carraz, Mokos, Mansell, Dewey, Robinson, Miski, Moses, Halves, Guzzi, Tazapali, Raman, Leon, Al Zakman, and Romanos. Bench is Tanus, Rajab, Buzz, and Joe Raman. So that's the lineups. Can Lebanon do it? Can they cause the biggest upset of this tournament? Or will Australia be too strong? Personally, I think Australia will be too strong. But Lebanon, if they can start well, maybe they can be competitive in this one. Referee is Chris Kendall. James Tedesco getting ready to kick this ball off. Lebanon with first use of the possession.
Everyone is talking about the wheelchair Rugby League World Cup. What a start. And now down to the business end in the men's competition. A real festival of rugby league. I think any rugby league fan can be proud of the way things are unfolding here. There are 8 teams still in contention. Here's the first two.
And we're underway. James Tedesco kicks the ball off. Lebanon with first use of the possession.
192 points so far at the World Cup. So Lebanon first use of the ball, and you heard the pre-match thoughts of Michael Checker, and again they play their own scoreboard. One thing they will need tonight, there hasn't been a game yet in the Cup where at some stage they haven't been reduced to 12 men. They cannot have that happen tonight. Charbel Tassatali on the left edge for Lebanon tonight. Jack Whiten was up there in defence. Interesting to see the forward pack with Anthony Leon working dummy half duties. When these two sides clashed at the 2017 World Cup, he was the fullback. Good run, Khalil Ravi. That gets some applause from the crowd here in Huddersfield. And sets up
Moses,
nicely.
Richard Moses with the kick on the last play. Tedesco takes it.
Tedesco with the ball for the Aussies. Carl, you've watched the first set. Lebanon would be happy. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, certainly would, Bossy. He got through that set pretty good, didn't he? Rami there with that strong carry. You know, he's very, very good at getting those sort of post-contact meetings.
Guys, if you are in the live chat, make sure you if you are watching live, make sure you interact in the live chat as well. Give your thoughts. That was pretty good opening set by Lebanon. Australia now with the position. So third tackle.
34 tries to 3 they have scored at this World Cup. When they clashed in 2017, Australia beat Lebanon 34-0. There's a marker to compare. Yeo takes the run, and Australia reaches the last tackle of their opening set. And the kick from Cleary. And it's a little up.
Nathan Cleary with a shocking kick. He kicks it, and it goes out on the full. Well, that was not a great kick by Nathan Cleary there for Australia. Lebanon will get the position back. Yeah, that was a shocker. That was an absolute shocker there by Nathan Cleary.
Could be a TV show. Bunch of geezers being voted off an island. Right on halfway, Lebanon have possession.
Well, what can Lebanon do here?
I make the statement with no apology. I don't think there's any side of this World Cup with a better team spirit than Lebanon.
Moses.
Linking up there with Mansour.
Mansour.
The man they call the Source. Taken by Jake Trebojevic. 40 metres away from the line. We obviously don't want to offend the football groundsman here. We haven't got all the 10-metre lines marked as Dwayne takes them left side, and they're having a bit of a crack here, Lebanon. Early doors, of course, as he makes good meters. Last tackle.
Now the last play.
Fiji's
What can they do? Dewey with a kick. And it's too much. Goes dead in goal.
See these here again, just slides it through, and there's far too much on it. But there's another chance on here.
Straight away, Holmes flick pass, Mitchell support. Holmes on the wing. He's started centre this year for the North Queensland Cowboys, but he's just in great form. You can put him anywhere. Harry Grants, and that is 31 metres out from the
Clearance.
line.
Campbell's asked how's things going this morning. Good, going good. Hope you're doing well yourself. So we're 3 minutes in. No score yet. Lebanon, Australia. But Australia are putting some pressure on the Lebanon defence here.
He's only 8 metres away from the line. Robinson grabbed the leg. Almost took it as a souvenir. Cleary with it.
Nathan Cleary. Munster. Latrell Mitchell. Addo-Carr. Josh Addo-Carr is in. There's a try. Oh, hang on a moment. The video referee is going to have a look at this. Referee on field is going upstairs and he's saying a try to Australia. Josh Addo-Carr, I personally believe this is a try. But we'll see what the video referee says. Australia with a good start. Potentially, if this is awarded. Did he ground this Josh Addo-Carr? And he does ground it. I think he does, yes. His foot's still in. Josh Addo-Carr. Yeah. It's a try. It's a try for me. Yeah, Josh Addo-Carr's got this down. No doubt about it. Where's the game held this morning? It's held in Huddersfield at the John Smith Stadium. Yep, video ref confirms it's a try. Australia on the board, 4 points to 0, 4 minutes in.
So is it pointless me asking you the question, how do they keep doing it? These wingers in the competition getting the ball down and know that they've scored.
Oh, look, it's an incredible skill, isn't it? You know, to be able to do that at full speed.
Cleary's first kick of the night. He's got it at the post.
So it's 4 points to 0, Australia lead. Try and converted by Nathan Cleary as he pushes it wide. So good try there by Josh Addo-Carr.
If you can make half a break here tonight or a break, it's a joy to watch. It really is. That's a good kickoff, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that was hanging up there with Chasers getting through. Tedesco with the ball. A little bit of argy-bargy there with Anthony Layoon.
Guys, don't forget to like the live stream as well if you haven't done so already, and subscribe to the channel. As I see Australia get a penalty, an easy piggyback penalty there for being offside. So, yeah, not what you want to do there from the Lebanon side, giving away a penalty, which is very poor, but giving Australia some easy meals down the other end of the field. So, yeah, 4 points to 0. Australia led Lebanon. and Australia get another opportunity to attack Lebanon's line.
For our Australian and New Zealand viewers in the NRL, that would be set restart if you are offside when you're outside the 40-metre zone, but not here at the World Cup. It is penalty all over the field rather than set restart. For Silmela Howie, Gold Coast Titan in the Australian front row and Queensland representative. Grant left, Cleary sharp, Yo is the middleman. On his back is Layun. Bleeding is Charbel Tassifali now. He's come reeling out of the tackle. He's got a problem.
There's massive pressure here on the Lebanon defence.
Flick pass, kick was off the top of the head.
And luckily for Lebanon there, Australia make a mistake. So Lebanon do get let off the hook here. So Angus Crichton tries an offload, Jake Travojevic, and oh no, that was Harry Grant. Sorry, Harry Grant. He tried a kick, and it doesn't work out there for Australia there. So thankfully for Lebanon, they don't concede there. A try there.
So a little bit of work to do in this set, though. At 4 points to 0. Big start for Nathan Cleary. Very much the story going into this match. Kick out on the full and miss conversion. Now Australia not able to prevent the offload. Dwayne.
Now Lebanon needs some momentum here. They need to get going down the field because at the moment they're finding it tough. So see if they can get some more meters down the other end. As Australia come rushing in defensively. Moses.
From the Parramatta Eels Club in Australia. It's interesting you see this World Cup. Terrific form for the Lebanese. Yeah, I think Eels fans would think that
great run here. Oh, Tassifali, that was a very good run. Fifth play, Dewey with the kick. A bomb. Holmes loses it. No, it's loose back. That's a very good set by the Lebanon Ciders there. Very good set.
Just turns his back in the last second of it. Better from Lebanon.
Holmes in the 4, but playing on the wing. He has played most.
See if Lebanon can put some pressure on this Australian defence now.
Scored 5 tries in the quarter-final against Samoa.
NRL top point scorer, wasn't he?
And hard to believe he's not the first choice kicker. Leading point scorer in the NRL. I was asked last week, did New Zealand have him? Carraz will get to this.
Carraz will take the kick on the full, runs it back.
That's a good exchange right there. Whiten, a player of the year in the NRL, a grand final Clyde Churchill medalist for best on ground. That's the contrast in scrap.
Oh, just watching the replay. What big defence there by Australia.
You mentioned he's been outstanding this season, hasn't he? In his debut season, 15 appearances and 6 tries for the Bulldogs.
Lebanon need to spread the ball out a bit more here. Just apply some pressure to the Australian side. Fourth play. Moses with the kick on the 5th play. And Addo-Carr takes it easily.
Chinese arithmetic is easier to understand.
Very difficult, isn't it?
Holmes with the ball. We are watching from high up on the gantry here at John Smith Stadium on the opposite side of the dressing rooms. Liam Martin on this run. So much history in this town, the birthplace of rugby.
At the moment, there's only been one try so far in Australia through not Josh Mensor's Addo-Carr. Addo-Carr was the first try scorer for Australia. If you guys are wondering what the score is, it's 4-0 at the moment. Josh Addo-Carr was the lone try scorer so far in this game. So.
Straight over the halfway line. And across with Oversmisky, who was
the John Smith Stadium. Yeah, it's been played at the John Smith Stadium in England, in the UK, in Huddersfield. If you're a new viewer to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. We are on the road to 2K subscribers as well. So subscribe if you are a new viewer, and make sure you like the live stream as well. Click the thumbs up on the live stream. Share the live stream around, and yeah, comment your thoughts during the game in the live chat there. But at the moment, the Australian Kangaroos only leading by 4 points to 0.
Moses was feeling that he was held back. There's no doubt they get hold of his jumper there. In a try-scoring situation, it's probably penalty. Yeah, we went back. Yeah, he was chasing a kick. I just think they look more threatening when they put the ball high and they competed for that rather than that. Threw a little kick there through from Moses. You'll see here Moses. The jerseys, yeah, you're right. Not that he was probably going to get to it, but I mean, as I said, in a try-scoring situation, you come back penalty. There's Grant. New age middle forward. Yeah, he's quality, and he's like he's got it all. Isaiah Yo. The Munster cut out in front of Mitchell.
The Mitchell, and he goes out of the sideline. Good defence there by the Lebanon side. I think that was Morkos with the tackle there. Brad Morkos from Lebanon, the centre. And I think, and Josh Mansour as well. So Josh Mansour and Morkos with the tackle on the Mitchell shoves him out. So good defence there by Lebanon. So 15 minutes gone. We're going into the 15th minute now in Australia. Kangaroos lead 4-0 over Lebanon in this first half. If you are new viewer to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the live stream, share the live stream around. Comment your thoughts in the live chat there during the game. But yeah, so far it's only 4 points to 0. I mean, Lebanon are doing all right at the moment. So just see what they can at least offer a bit more in attack and that. So Adam Doihe with the kick. Not a great kick there. No pressure on the Australian fullback. Or Valentine Holmes it was that took that ball.
Yeah, Bossy, just speaking to Michael Checker ahead of this game in pre-match, I said to him, nobody expects Lebanon to beat Australia tonight. He said, hang on a second, every single one of my players that'll be out there tonight believe that they can. We've seen some of that belief.
Oh, good run by Addo-Carr.
He's going to need that, isn't he? You know, he's just going to need everybody to give their absolute best effort in this game. And this is where it's getting threatened.
Oh, Tedesco's through. Addo-Carr is in again. Josh Addo-Carr is in again. Just like that. The Fox is in. Addo-Carr. 8-0. Just James Tedesco, what a play there. And Addo-Carr, just outstanding by the Australians there. Tedesco with the bust. Tedesco gives it to Addo-Carr, and Addo-Carr is in for a second try of the game. 8-0. Australia extend the lead out. It was a very good play there by the Kangaroos there to score that try. Tedesco with with the play and Addo-Carr score. So what can you say? That was outstanding by Australia. Just very good.
There's talk back in Australia that the team plays without the Canterbury Bulldogs. They're talking about potential captain, Josh Addo-Carr. That'd be
Nathan Cleary to convert the try by Addo-Carr.
All sorts of characters in our game, isn't it? You know, he's a real fan's favourite all around the world. And that's a day's try.
highly controversial during the season. He was overlooked for the State of Origin series for New South Wales. So this is somewhat of redemption at representative level for the Fox.
Nathan Cleary, he should convert this, and he does convert it. It's 10 points to 0. Australia lead over Lebanon.
Certainly is. You just see Kazi there rocking on his back of his heels, and Tedesco sees that, picks up, takes off, gets in between Kazi.
That was just absolute class by James Tedesco. Just watching that replay. Absolute class by Tedesco. One of the best fullbacks in the game. And gives it to Josh Addo-Carr, which still I don't understand why New South Wales did not pick in the State of Origin this year. But Josh Addo-Carr just showing there. Scored 2 tries. And Lebanon almost get the short kickoff back, but they don't. So 10 points to 0. Australian Kangaroos lead over Lebanon.
Compared to where they play at club level. Martin on this inside run. Holmes out on the wing is in the centres normally. Whiten at centre is a 5'8" at Canberra. And Mitchell plays fullback for his club side South Sydney. But you find places for great players. That used to be the approach of Bob Fulton as Australian coach. Clearing kicks. This one right to the corner, Carraz.
Oh, good take by Jacob Carraz there. Under all sorts of pressure, or not, Australia shoot the ball. And they score. Well, there you go. Now Addo-Carr scores another try, and it's his third try. It's a hat trick.
He's gone bang, bang, 3 tries.
Wow. What a special 18 minutes it's been for him. 3 tries, like you said, 2 back-to-back straight away. It was a beautiful kick, wasn't it, through Cleary? Just lands it 5 metres shy of the
Yeah, look, I thought Carraz had that, but then he had the ball stripped off him, and Australia score. So, geez. Last couple of minutes for Lebanon just haven't been great, have they? No. So. Josh Addo-Carr is having a game. He is having a game in this one.
Josh Hodgson's the other. He's very good. He's had a few injuries, but Munster's gone past him for the strip. Take this the right way. Career strips. Ladies, Cameron's not available for parties. He's a stripper on the rugby league field.
Well, he just stripped them there, didn't he? And the Fox give us a little shimmy in the corner.
Oh to have text like that. So Cleary has a shot from the sideline. Hit the post. It was absolutely dead on from this point, his first kick. You can ride it home from behind the post.
Nathan Cleary, can he convert this? And he misses, which is a surprise there. He missed that kick, but 14 points to 0, Australia lead. Just like that, Australia have just gone and scored back-to-back tries. So we're 20 minutes gone. First half, Australia 14 points to 0 over Lebanon.
The stripper had other ideas.
It's full Monty stuff, really. In the wrong town. They were shot in Sheffield, wasn't it?
Sheffield, yeah.
So Australia with the ball now.
This Australia just exerting their dominance now on the scoreboard now. Although in saying that 14-0, it's not a massive lead. So if Lebanon can get a try soon, then maybe they can get back in this. But 14-0 Australia lead. Then complete domination by Australia in this game, in this first half. Lebanon just need some position down the other end and offer a bit more in attack, because I don't think they've offered enough in attack in this game so far.
But it is a warning shot, and every person who watches the NRL has to be aware of what Munster does. The teams are so.
But guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like the live stream, click the thumbs up on the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you are a new viewer, and share the live stream around, and comment your thoughts in the live chat. Yeah, Lebanon for me need to offer a bit more in attack. I don't think they've offered enough. There's been a couple of kicks that put Australia under pressure, but besides that, I don't think they've offered a lot in attack at the moment.
Lebanon are just trying to move the ball a bit, aren't they? They're just trying to get away from the heat of the middle of Australia. They're not really going forward as such. It's a towering kick again.
Moses with another high kick. Tedesco takes it comfortably.
James Tedesco, there was Mitchell Moses and Luke Brooks, who's still the West Tigers half. They were roommates. So quite a friendship. As opponents tonight, the two captains of these sides. Tally may Addo-Carr finish with tonight. What a race for leading try scorer at the World Cup. Over to you, Tom Young.
Isaiah Yeo with the bust through the middle. Oh, that was close. That was a very good one by Isaiah Yeo. Lebanon just under all sorts of pressure here. Tedesco, oh, very close. James Tedesco is almost close to the line. Yeah, Lebanon is under massive pressure. Cleary. There's another Addo-Carr try coming up. No, Latrell Mitchell. Latrell Mitchell is in. He scores. 18 points to 0. Australia Kangaroos lead. Complete domination by this Australian side. As expected, Australia just too much class in the side at the moment. Very, very good. Very. Just that run by Isaiah Yeo. That run by Isaiah Yeo set this try up. Just way too easy for the Australian Kangaroos there to score that one. Latrell Mitchell isn't going to be stopped. He's too big, too strong. And, yeah, he's in for the left. In the left-hand corner there. Mansour shoves Mansour out of the way. Latrell Mitchell.
He might have 5 big touches a game. Those 5 touches will produce 5 tries.
The special players, aren't they? You know, you're just seeing there, Morkos and Mansour. Tried the very best, but in the end, you know,
So Australia 18-0 with a kick to come. Nathan Cleary to convert the Latrell Mitchell try from the left-hand side of the field. Can he convert it?
You still don't feel like they've actually. You still feel there's another 2 or 3 gears in this side for sure.
There's some cold humans sitting behind Nathan Cleary there watching this kick. He's got it. He's got it. He hasn't got it.
And he misses again, Nathan Cleary. Well, there's another misconversion. 18 points to 0. Australia with complete domination on the scoreline now. Yeah, this is looking a bit ugly for Lebanon. This is looking very ugly at the moment. Scoreline could definitely blow out here, so no surprises, no shock here, you know, with the way this has been going. But I thought Lebanon was solid early on, but yeah, look, it's not looking good now.
Australians, they've got a recovery session tomorrow morning in Manchester. Changes made with Carrigan and Murray now out on the field.
Guys, I will be live reacting to the England game versus Papua New Guinea Kiwis tomorrow morning as well in the New Zealand Kiwis versus Fiji game. So I'll be doing reactions to those two quarterfinals of the Rugby World Cup. So make sure you keep an eye out for those ones on the channel tomorrow. I'll be reacting to those two games. But at the moment, I can say about this game is Australia's just been completely dominant the last, the 20 minutes, they've been completely dominant. And they look like they're going to score another one here, but they make a mistake. So 18 points to 0. Yeah, Lebanon, they're on their haunches here now, so struggling. That's a relieving penalty for the Lebanon side. Yeah, they've just had no position down the other end. They've not been able to go down the other end and put pressure on the Australian side over the last couple of minutes. So, and the scoreboard shows 18-0. It's just complete domination, is all you can say about it. But, right, Lebanon, can they at least get a try on the board, apply some pressure, maybe 6 more tackles?
Yeah, it's wonderful to see, isn't it? We've got Lebanon, they've been working hard, haven't they? They've got a terrific winner, in Malta in the mid-season, and they've been working so hard with Michael Checker and all the coaching staff. Matt King, Robbie.
Kangaroos defenders. Carraz really felt it that time.
Dohi. What can Lebanon do here? 5th play. Moses with the kick. And not played it. Thought Australia played at this.
Moses is the captain. He was the one who put in the kick.
I think it was yours left foot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was captain's challenge. Lebanon are captain's challenging. Can they get the position back? The call.
We've got a captain's challenge. Lebanon are challenging the decision of the 6th tackle, claiming that it's been played by Australia. If you could show me your best angle following the kick from Mitchell Moses.
So, captain's challenge on replay. Moses kicks it. It looks like it's touched Australia here. He kicks it right there. Okay, so it looks like
he's bracing himself for the tackle and not playing at the ball. The challenge is unsuccessful.
okay, so it's not Yeah, right. Captain's challenge unsuccessful there by Lebanon.
Moses wants to go to a higher authority, having had the video referee overrule or support the decision on ground. Overruling.
I swear he played it there. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, Australia with the ball back now, so it's
defended better than that because it's just another 10-15 metres after contact, isn't it?
The Penrith contingent, Martin, have got a spoiled for choice for back rowers, Australia. Inside their own half, the Aussies.
and a 6 again by Australia. Yeah, this Australian team at the moment, they're not even in first gear. It's been all too easy for them. But as I expected, Australia would be playing like this. But Crichton's away. Angus Crichton gets the ball out to Cameron Murray. Cameron Murray's in. That's another try to Australia Kangaroos. Another try. It's going to blow out. It's going to blow out even more now, guys. So, yep, Australia Kangaroos inserting their dominance on the scoreboard. They've got another try. Through to Cameron Murray. I'll tell you what, Isaiah Yeo is having a very good game for the Australian Kangaroos. He's having an outstanding game. Cleary to Yeo. That combination, Penrith combination, just combined there, and Crichton to Cameron Murray, and Cameron Murray just gets a simple, easy try there for the Australian Kangaroos. Very simple stuff. Just too much class.
Who scored his first test try last week against Italy now has a second. I'll give a shout out to his mum, Angela. I'm not sure whether she's come across for the trip, but she would be a very proud mum tonight. That's your boy, because he's only 24, but you know he's one of the best in our competition in the NRL as well.
Nathan Cleary to convert the try now,
In a short space of time,
which he should do because it's right near the post.
one of the most respected players there. There's no crap about him at all. Yeah, he's Cameron Murray. He does a lot of tough stuff, doesn't he? You know, 10 periods.
But guys, I will be live reacting to the other two games as well tomorrow morning. I will be reacting to the I'll be reacting to the Fiji New Zealand game, Fiji versus New Zealand Kiwis, and also I'll be reacting to the England Lions versus Papua New Guinea Kangaroos as well. So make sure you tune in to the channel for those two games, which I will be reacting to. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those other two games. So yeah, make sure you tune in for those ones. But Australia, 24-0, coming very close up to half time now. Yes, been as expected. Australia, just too much experience, too much class, and yeah, it's been a bit difficult for Lebanon. But as they go and they kick the ball out on the full there by Addo-Carr. So yeah, it's not getting any better for Lebanon now, is it? No.
Look at this.
Yeah, a shocking kick there by Addo-Carr. And it's just applying more pressure to them as they don't need it,
What was happening there? So Carrigan with the ball. Slowing up to play the ball. They've got to try their best in that regard, as argument was, and he wasn't pinged. Murray with another touch. They're just outside the 20. I can confirm from high up in Huddersfield, I think the halves are about 46 metres long. Now to Desco. But I can confidently say the 20-metre line is 20 metres out from goal. Beyond that is a little bit dodgy. Cleary with it. And again holding it up. Yo looking to wedge between defenders. Tassapali hangs on. High pressure again. Grant with a switch. Look out.
Harry Grant. And no, it's Cameron Murray again. Cameron Murray's in.
She's up off the lounge chair. A boy scored again. In the green and gold of a
Cameron Murray gets his second try of the game. Yeah, this is just one-way traffic now. 28-0. Going to halftime, and yeah, look, it's not going to get any prettier, is it, for Lebanon there? Just too much class for the Australian side at the moment. Cameron Murray just gets a very easy, simple try there. And that's his second try of the game, so well played there for Cameron Murray. Great ball there by Harry Grant. And yeah, easy as try there. Easy as try.
In the build-up to that, he always been ball playing all evening. On that occasion, he decides to carry off the back of that. Then they're able just to do that little drop-off play, and it's too simple at the minute.
Yeah, you're right, Carl. I mean, they've been very game, but they would be disappointed with that. There wasn't enough commitment there to make the tackle. Goal line defence has to be a little more desperate than that.
It certainly does, yeah.
Ben is asking what's the score at the moment. Australian Kangaroos lead 28-0 over Lebanon, and they will convert this try. They should do from Nathan Cleary because it's, again, right near the post. So it'll be 30-0 if Cleary gets the switch. He should do. So, yeah, Australian Kangaroos 30-0. And yes, it is. It's 30-0 now. Cleary gets it. So 30-0 over Lebanon. Guys, if you are a new viewer to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. We're on the road to 2K subscribers. Make sure you like this live stream as well. Click the thumbs up on the live stream. And, yeah, look, more I can say is Australia have been completely dominant. and the scoreline shows 30 points to nil, and Lebanon just not being able to, they can't keep up with the Australian side now. So it could be very ugly second half coming up. It could be 40, it could be 50, but yes, it's just Australian side showing their class.
This last part of this half, they're almost hanging on here. They really do need half time, but at 30 points to nil down, just look at
5 minutes, and there's only 5 minutes to go before half time. So Lebanon will just be hoping that it's half time now. There we go. Some good pressure there. Good shot there by one of the Lebanon players, and Lebanon get the ball back. So 5 minutes remaining. They'll just be hoping just to get to their sets here and, well, not conceding more points, because 30 points is just a lot. It's just a lot to concede in the first half. But
well done, Josh Bansell. Really impressed with this guy as well, carrying the ball. Bazaz, such a little nuggety front rower, so difficult to handle as well. He played really good against New Zealand in the opening game, caused them a bit of trouble. In fact, he was singled out by the coaching staff as one of the best players that night.
do I hear? Oh, good run by Tessapasi. Well, can Lebanon get a try on the board before half time? Can they at least get on the scoreboard here? Oh, they had a set restart too. Come off an Australian hand. And I think the captain's challenging this now.
Yep. So knock on or not, will Lebanon get a set of six? Close to the Australian match director.
We've got a captain's challenge from Lebanon. From Australia. Disputing the decision of a knock-on. Can I see your available angles for the passes as we come wide to this near touchline? Just looking to see if it's touched by Australia. Can we show the angles prior to this, please?
Oh.
Just looking for the passes earlier than this.
I think he's touched. I swear Australian hands touched us, like on replay. You see it, like.
Prior to this, if we can, please, Director. Just go slow from here. We've got no touches at the moment. I believe this is the one we're looking at. Brendan Morcus passes it back in. Just need to see if that's touched by Latrell Mitchell. Do we have another angle on that, please, Director? Okay. It's earlier than this, thank you, mate.
On replay, it looks like Australia's touched it, but I'm not quite sure whether this is going to go Lebanon's way here. Has he touched it? Looks like he's touched it.
Thank you. I'm happy I've reviewed all available angles and I have my decision.
The Australian referees look for the fingers. They just look to see any sort of movement.
There wasn't sufficient evidence there from them pictures. I didn't think Mitchell's hand they were looking at, wasn't it?
Well, this could be one almost inconclusive because it was a little blurred, possibly. An inconclusive challenge. You keep your challenge. You don't win the challenge.
So, yeah, Lebanon keep the ball. That's a 50-50 one for me, actually. It's a 50-50 one if you can't replay, but Lebanon. So they get the ball back. Can they get a try before half time?
He's capable of getting through the Australian defence. He likes to back himself. They're 5 meters away from the line. Ciders. And they will go crash play again with Romanos. Manly Warringah Seagull in the forward pack for Lebanon. Ciders again.
Moses. Dewey.
Delivering short. But that's a good tackle from Cleary. You see a halfback tackle one-on-one on an edge. That's good. It was on Tassapasi. Isn't he having a game? Chappell, Tassapasi. He's certainly got through an awful lot of work, hasn't he? Jackson Rami submitted in a tackle and then has walked off the mark. Lebanon this time.
Moses.
Crack on the right.
Dewey.
Moses and Dwayne on that side of the field this time. Back for Ciders. No holes found in the Australian defence. And last tackle. Can Moses get one and pull it up in?
Moses with a kick. Not the greatest of kicks there. That's the last play, and no, they turn it over. Lebanon. Just not that last play option there. It's not the greatest last play option. 2 minutes to go before half time. Australia looking to keep Lebanon to 0 in this first half, and it looks likely at the moment.
Addo-Carr tonight scored 3 tries in the opening 20 minutes of this game. Well, the record for Australia is 6 tries in a game, and that was scored by Valentine Holmes, who's on the wing tonight, back in 2017 during the World Cup against Fiji. So there you go. Can Addo-Carr break that tonight? Ooh, we'll have to see.
Yeah, well, that was in a semi-final. As Lebanon have taken over the sideline, it's been a tough night for Kiwis tonight. They've showed him great respect. The fact that they see him as one of Lebanon's strikes, and they've absolutely got hunting on him there.
Kiwis is not having a great game. Jacob Kiwis. He's having a tough one. As Australia on replay just pushed him out of the sideline. So Australia again looking to apply some more pressure and probably get another try.
Conceding a try. Kerrigan on the first run. There's under a minute to half time. Lebanon have to find a way to hang on. Just one set. Cleary held there by Ciders. They're trying to slow the play the ball down. They'd probably give away penalty willingly here, Lebanon, to try and stop Australia. They'll dead set sit on him here if they can to slow down the play the ball. Munster. Now Harry Grant, they'll go short again. That's great defence. Dwayne there, Tassapali.
Pressure again on this Lebanon side defensive line. Cleary, Mitchell, and Latrell Mitchell knocks it on. So it'll be half time here. And there we go. That's half time. Australia with a very dominant first half of 30 points to 0 over Lebanon. Lebanon, for me, haven't really challenged the Australian side defensively. And the class of Cleary, Addo-Carr, Tedesco, Isaiah Yo's, for me, has probably had the standout man of the match performance in this first half so far into Australia with that 30 points to 0 lead. So, yeah, complete domination by the Australian Kangaroos. And Lebanon, it's going to be a very tough second half coming up. But, yeah, as I expected Australia to come out and put a scoreline on this Lebanon side, and they've done it. So, yeah, look, complete class by Australia in that first half.
Can you get back in this game?
Yeah, I think it's the quality ball down there and see what happens. But our ruck's just getting blown at the moment, so we need to tighten up and hopefully we can score some points in the second half.
As captain of this side, you go into the dressing room and you say what to your teammates?
Yeah, I think we just need to...
Guys, I will be right back for the second half. But, yeah, 30 points to 0, like I said there. And, yeah, I'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Now of Australia, James Tedesco, is there a better player to having support than the Fox?
Yeah, it helps that going around 10 Fox Tedesco. I know he's going to get there. So, yeah, pretty good half. Pretty happy with that.
Leading by 30 points, does anything change for the second half?
No, I don't think so. We want to keep building and we want to complete 80-minute performance. So, yeah, that's all we're going to focus on. Nothing really has to change. Just be patient. Opportunities will come.
A little chilly though, right?
Things are pretty warm now, right? Warmed up well.
We'll go and get in there. Thanks for speaking to us, James Tedesco.
Well done, Jenna, and thank you. The cooperation of all the players across the World Cup in that match situation when you'd like to get into the dressing rooms. There's Mel. Like Rugby League royalty, isn't it? Tomorrow we will have the Princess of Wales in Wigan. Hope someone gives her a pie. There's pies in the world there. I'd hate to think that the Princess goes home without one. But Mal Meninga down to the dressing sheds here in Huddersfield Some of the stats, the numbers from the first 40 minutes. What you read into that is that Australia,
Well, the obvious
there would
one.
be room for improvement.
Yeah, the obvious one there is the metres gain, twice as many as their opposition. The breaks as well. They've come up with 6 line breaks on this Lebanon side as well. Lebanon have missed 28 tackles to Australia's 2, and that's a big telling stat as well. But they're just finding it all too easy, aren't they? And the breaks have come down through the centre of the field as well, Bossy, which is always a concern.
One tally that's on that page though, where Australia would want to improve 6 errors. You're building to a semi-final.
Yeah.
You're building to a likely opponent, New Zealand, which has been the final in 2013, in 2008, in 2000.
But sometimes it's very difficult, though, when you come into a game and you're expected to win and you're 30 points up at half-time, you perhaps start to push a pass or but I do agree with you, Bossy. I think they look to need to cut out those errors for sure.
Well, it's been a massive week for the Rugby League World Cup. The wheelchair competition kicking off. The women's has kicked off, and we can bring you some highlights from both right now. First of all, the Australian women's team, the favourites in that part of the draw, in their win over the Cook Islands in York. One of the dream team players from the NRLW out in Australia this year. Floating pass. This time, the run is there for the corner for Pelite to go over. Big on him. The Australians with Brown. What a switch. Oh, boy. Talk about find the keys to the front door. So, left side, Aiken. Just a little cutout ball. Kelly now back on the run. One focus is the line, but links up with support. Warmed up for the World Cup for the game against England Knights and a win. And straight through the centre. Telfer with support. It's time for Brendan to run away and score. And the Australians with Apps. Able to offload what a ball to Aiken. Players to pick from. Kelly gets it. Oh, passes at the last moment. Straight back to a thing. How tough are they? And Australia with a juggle. And the opportunity for another try. Too much speed. As a Shanae Shizolka sprints away to score. Yet another one. In fact, 3 of the Pinks are playing their first matches for Australia tonight. Bremner's kick. It's pinpoint. Australia have got another one. Telfer. And Aiken. Apps. Apps offloading. Bremner support. Australia aware again. Just a little too good on that edge. Some of their most experienced players combining. Sherrington to play the ball. They are right on the goal line and it opens up. Mackenzie Wiki. She's trying to hard out the Cook Islands fullback tonight. Lovely ball. Fumayano again. This time in try scoring, setting up mode in that department. Again, a set restart doesn't help the cause. Brigginshaw up and through the line. Here comes Bremner. Here comes another one. Just like the other one from Sam Bremner. Slows down the play the ball from Caitlin Johnston. Australia right side. Bremner stepping. She's got 4. Calculations. That's Andrea's job tonight to come up with the best on ground. Aiken floating it over the top, right to the corner, and sliding in for another one. As Australia with Aiken has got better and better. The Gillaroos through again. There's a range of players to pick from. There's no Sam Bremner there. But it is another try, and it is Taryn Aiken who scores it. But it's a shutout from the favourites with their first game at the World Cup.
Tackle made. They're working the short side here. Kareem's going to kick over the top. Hawkins catches, lost it. Could be a try. It is a try. Kareem is over in the corner. He was first to react. England spilled the kick. And look at the emotion. Needs to be careful, but here they go again, looking to attack. And Sunday over. Joe Coy slices through to score. The England fans celebrate. Well, it's taken quite a while, but England finally on the board.
Tackled a couple of metres away. Here's Bashara now. Moves it wide. Chance for England. Second try in quick succession. If Australia keep inviting England in, then England will make them pay. 2 tries in a couple of minutes. Coming forward, Bashara starting to show his class. Flicks the ball away. England have got defenders turned back. Here is Brown. Brown looking for some ball. Here they go again, England. Ball out wide. Try. England score again. It's a thing of absolute beauty, but it's disallowed. It's disallowed. What a try that would have been. Wow, the audience can't believe it. And England now coming forward again. Flick pass. This time they'll score. That crowd is over. England denied a wonderful try. But Australia are rocking now. England are going through the gears. And they lead by 12 points to 6. Here now goes Bashara. Bashara comes forward, weaving his way through. Bashara's still going. He needs support, doesn't arrive. It arrives now. Here's Collins. Collins over. England have a 4th try. Bashara laid all the groundwork. And Collins nips in to score. Plays it quickly. Defenders turn. This is trouble for Australia. Brown is over. Second try for him. And England now are starting to cut loose. But now England have got numbers. Bashara fires the ball out wide. Chance in the corner. Lewis King is in. Australia denied at one end. And England make them pay at the other. Lewis King on the end of the pass. It's been breathtaking stuff, this. I've really, really enjoyed this game, Mark, and I hope everybody has at home too. Remember, there's more of this to come. Here they go. Big chance this time. Collins surely will score. Second try for him. England finally get the handling right. Smiles all round. It's going to be an opening night win for England. They lead by 36 points to 6. And now live vision from the sheds. How good, how good the Australian women's side, but how good wheelchair rugby league. Kyle, you've watched plenty of it. Yes. To have this stage at the World Cup, coverage on BBC, wider audience around the world seeing it, Fox League in Australia. Everyone was talking about it today. They were also, how good was it? Did you see that? What about the hits? It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And for the Aussie viewers as well, Bailey McKenna, I was so impressed with him. He threw everything at it, from minute 1 right till minute 80. But the England side, with Jack Brown back in the fold, they were incredible. A 30-point win for them on the opening day of the World Cup, and wheelchair rugby league. Well, everybody got to saw the beast of a sport that it is. Yeah, nicely put. Nicely put. Now let's get the focus back here. Yeah. Australia, tournament favourites, defending champions. What should 30-0 become in the second half for you to be absolutely convinced they are right where they want to be going into the semis? Look, I just think that they've got down into the Lebanese territory a couple of times, and there's been a couple of dodgy passes that haven't quite stuck. For me, if they get into there, they have to ice them opportunities. And one thing that they have done really simply well is just targeted in between the scrum lines, and just Tedesco there with a break, and Isaiah Yeo, what a performance he's had at the moment, mixing up his game by introducing other people onto the ball and then mixing up with carries and just a real direct approach. So I just think for this Australian side, it's got to be more of the same, but with a little bit more quality in terms of execution. Still a lot to be said from now Meninga and now Michael Cheika. He'll just be telling his troops to... Yeah. He'll just be marshalling. You said he was a real good man, and he was so proud of what his side have done. You mentioned there, by getting to this stage, they're already qualified for the next World Cup. So it's about enjoying it. Matt King there barking a few orders as well. I think he'll be just looking to sort of just keep going at it, stay with them, and just have a bit more steel about you defensively, really, especially through the middle of the field. Matt King, a lot of fans over here in England from his days at Warrington. These days on the coaching staff of the Sydney Roosters alongside Trent Robertson, getting a brilliant pathway, really. Michael Cheika was on that coaching staff of the Roosters not so long ago. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. 30-0. Again, just from what you're seeing there, the intensity in that room, I think Michael Cheika's just saying, okay, again, our scoreboard, what we're trying to do. Don't leave this tournament thrown in a white towel.
No, I was just thinking that, if you're in that dressing room and you were coaching them men, you would almost just say, look, 0-0. Let's go at it, 0-0. Let's go on to try and approach this second half. Let's make sure it's a bit more of a contest. And in order to do that, they have to aim up a little bit more. But, you look across the teams and, in terms of the Australians, all NRL class, all in there. And of course, with Lebanon, you've got so many people in there from Newtown Jets and, the West Suburb Magpies, St Mary Saints as well in there. And it really does show, doesn't it?
Yeah, the clubs are rolling off there. The equivalent of that is championship level here in England. So
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I won't be long. Just going to do something quickly. I won't be long. The second half's almost about to get underway.
Across all of their players, their bench players, one NRL game. James Romanos, one NRL appearance across their entire forward pack. Sure, you've got Moses and Dwayne there and young Kiwis and Mansour, but in the forward pack, just one had NRL experience, and here they were up against, multiple grand final winners they were coming up against. So, there's a stark contrast about what the respective.
And I think the scoreboard reflects that then, doesn't it, really? You mentioned that one NRL appearance from James Romanos. That was around 25, his debut against the Bulldogs, which he lost there that day for Manly.
All right. Rugby League history. How's it going, Rugby League history? He says good evening. It's actually good morning, but well, second half set to get underway.
The best nations in the rugby league world here. They're also looking to boost the profile of their domestic competition, and we've seen that when people have questioned the participation of Jamaica and Italy. Well, the Italians, their domestic league's kicking off tonight. As we call here, the Italian domestic league is kicking off, 19 competition. Jamaica will go back. They've got their domestic competition. It's growing the game.
Yeah, we want to grow the game, don't we? And it's important that we keep producing these sides. And I mentioned it right at the very start, Greece getting their first
game going as I expected. Men's tournament top try scorers. That's interesting. So Josh Addo-Carr's on 9 now. Dominic Young's on 8 and second, and Lewis Senior is on third. So Josh Addo-Carr's leading the way of the tournament try scorers. Second half about to get underway with Adam Doherty kicking the ball off. And it kicks the ball off, and we're underway for the second half. All I can say is I am just going to expect Australia to put on a big scoreline in the second half and increase the lead even more. So hopefully Lebanon can get some tries, but yeah, it's going to be a really difficult second half for Lebanon. So yeah, if you are a new viewer to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 2K subscribers. Make sure you like the live stream as well and share the live stream around. But Harry Grant with a very good run there. Harry Grant's been outstanding, and Cherry Evans has come onto the field now. So
as the competition keeps going and we're getting towards the semi-finals and the final, can't see those three going into two. One of them will probably have to take away, won't they?
So 20 metres away from the line on a last tackle play, and a bomb from Cleary. Perfect range, great leap, mate.
A bomb from Cleary. Australia get the ball back. Oh, and Angus Crichton knocks the ball on. That was very close to being another Australian try there.
It is James Tedesco who has gone off at half-time.
Just a bit of razzle-dazzle from the Australian Kangaroos there. And it doesn't come off. So Lebanon hang on there.
Australian captain has played each game at the tournament, something that his predecessor Cameron Smith hated missing a game. Wanted to be part of it all the time. That's the captain's wish. So Lebanon now in possession, having escaped the first attacking raid of Australia in this second half. Moses, it is kicking, just skipped over the...
Mitchell Moses kicks on the 4th tackle, and it's a pretty simple take there by Sherry Evans, I believe. I think that's Sherry Evans. No, it's Munster. Cameron Munster there.
It's no makeshift positional switch. Many games at fullback in his career, and he's got a few men of the match awards from that position. Whiten. Back in 2017 when they played Lebanon, he scored 2 tries while playing in the Ciders.
Guys, I will be reacting to the other 2 games tomorrow. I'll be doing a reaction to the England Lions taking on the Papua New Guinea Kumals, and also I'll be reacting to the New Zealand Kiwis versus Fiji Bardi as well. So make sure you keep an eye on the channel for those 2 reactions to both those games on the on my YouTube channel live. So make sure you join me for that one. But yeah, hopefully the England versus Kumals game is a lot closer than this Australian Kangaroos Lebanon game. I do hope so. The Kiwis game versus Fiji, I'm expecting that to be a big score. No, not going to lie there. But hopefully the English game versus the Kumals game is much closer than this game, because it's pretty much one-way traffic, as predicted. But yeah, 30 points to nil at the moment, so you get to see a score in the second half. Australia showing why they're one of the favourites, to go on to make the final and probably win it. As painful as painful for me to say it, but yeah, Lebanon are just making clumsy errors, and Josh Addo-Carr is going to score another one there. So another try to Australian Kangaroos right there. Just some clumsy mistakes by that Lebanon side there, making a few mistakes. Well, making a load of them there. Just terrible, but a gifted try to Josh Addo-Carr, 34 points to nil. That's his 4th try of this game. Yes. Very messy there. Very messy by Lebanon on that replay. Just a few passes to the ground, and they can't clean it up, and Josh Addo-Carr just gets a simple, easy try, straight through the corner. And it's his 4th try of this game. Terrible pass by Robertson there. And just Lebanon being able to clean up. 34 points to nil.
He's into double figures. Double figures just past half time of the quarterfinals. Josh Addo-Carr, and that's from 3 games. He 4 against Scotland in an 84-0 win.
Josh Addo-Carr is having a tournament. He is having a tournament, for sure. New South Wales, there you go. Why don't you select them in the State of Origin this year? Well, I'm not a New South Wales fan, and I don't really care, but still don't understand why they didn't select them. Really, I didn't. Addo-Carr, he's a class player, and he's a good finisher as well. But Nathan Cleary is looking to convert this try. James Tedesco has now come off the field, and he's having a rest now. Jake Travojevic is also on the bench there. You can see Tino. So Australia now resting up some players. You might as well, rest players now, because this is pretty much a comfortable stroll to the park now. So 36-0, Nathan Cleary converts.
It is a success. All right, let's get the story on Tedesco in the halftime report. Jenna Brooks.
Yeah, we just saw
Australia into the semi-finals. Who will they play? Will they play the Kiwis, or will they play Fiji?
They're not concerned. News from Mal Meninga at halftime, though, he was really, really focused on defence ahead of this game. He said that they hadn't really been tested. The Kangaroos hadn't been tested so far in this World Cup when it comes to defence. So that was the most pleasing aspect. As far as Michael Cheika goes, they're not looking at the score, was his message. It's irrelevant, he said. They're just focusing on their own game and doing what they came here to do, which is put up a fight.
So Australia in possession. And 36-0, their first try of the second half. 6.5 minutes in. And they try hard. They will continue to try hard, but it's onslaught after onslaught if the handling sticks for Australia. Cleary with this kick.
And it's a very good kick by Nathan Cleary. Great kick there by Nathan Cleary. Everything's gone Australia's way. It's you know, all class, all experience, all class by Cleary there. Great kick. This Australian team is going to be very tough to beat in the semi-finals next week. They're going to be very difficult. You're going to have to be at your 100% to beat this Australian Kangaroos team. Because, I don't know, I just don't see them being beat. I just don't see them getting beaten in the semi-finals next week. As a Kiwis fan, I'm hoping if the Kiwis go through that we can be competitive and run it close. But what I've seen of this Australian side is it's going to be extremely difficult to beat them. But, you know, still they haven't not been tested. So we'll see what happens next week. But, yeah. What?
I think you'll see there. They've got a penalty anyway. I think for some interference on Moses, and he's saying put him in the bin.
Oh, Moses. Oh. Come on, Lebanon. At least score a try. Come on, Lebanon. Come on. Score a try or two. That really should be a sin bin. That should have been a sin bin.
So penalty, but it's still a set. That is just.
But at least Lebanon get a penalty out of that because I thought Mitchell Moses definitely got taken out. Anyways. Come on, Lebanon. Score some points. Come on. Oh, no, he's knocked it on. Reece Robinson knocks it on the plate of ball. Bugger. Disappointing for Lebanon there. Disappointing.
Very much veteran class. This will be his last test, you would think, at 35. Working the scrum and Australia from their own 10-metre line. Shows you the depth of Australia.
My man of the match. I'm going to give my man of the match now, actually. I mean, for me, I'm going to give it to Isaiah Yeo. Yeah, if I'm going off now, you know, in first half, second half, I think Isaiah Yeo for me is my man of the match. So, I mean, Australia had a number of some contenders. I mean, Josh Addo-Carr as well. You could argue the case, but I might give it to, Isaiah Yeo, actually. I mean, Addo-Carr will probably get it, but for me, it's probably Isaiah Yeo. I reckon he's had a great game. But it's between those two players. I mean, it's a hard one to pick. But, yeah, I think Isaiah Yeo should get man of the match for me, but I'm sure Addo-Carr will get it. But can Lebanon get can Lebanon do something here? Like, can they actually get on the scoreboard here? So, bit of... But guys, if you are new viewer to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the live stream as well. As Lebanon are on the attack here. Moses.
If only they can find a way through. They have to beat their own man to get through there. Tasapani found himself in the wrong spot, wrong time. Tadeusz now. Moses, little show, dumps it off. Dwayne is the man with the ball. And Adam Dwayne with three defenders on him. Grant is there. Murray, Crichton. Last tackle.
Last play. Kick. Moses with the kick. And Lebanon, Hawaii. Yes. Josh Mansell's in. Lebanon finally get on the scoreboard for the try to Josh Mansell. Good kick there by Moses. They finally get a try through Josh Mansell. 4 points. 4 points on the board. That's an outstanding kick by Mitchell Moses. And finally, Lebanon are on the scoreboard. They finally get a try. Awesome stuff.
That's the Mansour Express coming through.
Josh Mansell.
He's moving fast, flying over the top of the ball. Really nifty work from Mansell.
Certainly was. 7 tries in the last 6 games for Lebanon. Well, that's 8 in 7 now. For 10 years in the NRL, obviously with the Penrith Panthers, and the last couple of seasons with Southson. Incredible player. Over 170 appearances in the NRL and 86 tries. Shows he can score.
If we had all the countries of the world competing, he's actually eligible for Portugal, Lebanon, Cuba. I'll throw the Cubans in, and he's played for Australia. He has Cuban heritage. I live for the day.
Moses to convert. And he misses it. Mitchell Moses misses the kick. So 36 points to 0. 36 points to 4, sorry. Lebanon on the board there through Mansell. Moses missed conversion. So, yeah, great to see them get a try there. Hopefully they can get a couple more as well.
Couldn't quite deal with that kick. Needed a bit more whack on it, didn't it, to send it over the dead ball line. It comes off his hand awkwardly. And Sauce gets it down.
Shame now, in retrospect, that Mansell didn't score for Australia against Lebanon. Would have been a lovely double to run it both ways, but that wasn't the case when they played back in 2017. He's all over it now. He wants work. There's 4 in the tackle for Australia. He's done plenty of carries tonight. Carras has done plenty. He's had a number of shots at the line. Just going to keep it up. If Australia are off their game after half time, Lebanon get a little run of possession. They keep the scoreboard far removed from a blowout. Nice offload to Noose, and kept going by Moses. Morkos, bright young talent, but runs and meets his maker there. Ball spat out the back. They almost took his jumper, took his wallet, and the ball. And now he's got Greg.
Throw him over the sideline there, weren't they? And in the end, it's just got to be a turnover 45 metres out from Australia's line. You see here the cavalry coming in. Mitchell and company.
Yeah. Well, even that, I mean, if he watches that back, he's saying,
Guys, don't forget as well that I will be reacting to the other 2 games. I'll be doing a live reaction to the England Lions versus Papua New Guinea Kumals as well tomorrow morning. And also the New Zealand Kiwis versus Fiji Bari. I'll be reacting to both those 2 games. So make sure you keep an eye out for that one on the YouTube channel. And yeah, if you haven't done so already in your new viewer, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the stream. And yeah, the Lebanon side is away there. So do all the following: like, share, subscribe, and tune in for the next 2 live reactions tomorrow morning. Can Lebanon get their second try now? They've got a bit of possession down the southern end here of the Australian defence. So let's see if they can score another one. Dan is saying good morning, man. Good morning, Dan. Hope you're doing well. Australia 36-4 is the score, if you're wondering what the score is. See if Lebanon can get a second try on the board. Moses. Oh.
36 plays 4, only 6-4 since half time.
Moses again with a, and oh, like they were almost in there, Lebanon. They were very close there. Tanous plays the ball. Moses Moses with the kick. It ricochets off Australian player. And Lebanon get the ball back. 6 more tackles. Oh.
They've been hardly done by, and they've got no challenge to go to.
He gets this one wrong there. Rahman just turns and tries to offload the ball.
Rahman tries to offload the ball, and that looked like it was a strip, in my opinion. But Lindsay Collins looks like he was all over the Lebanon player there. So no captain's challenge. Lebanon don't have a captain's challenge left. So yeah. Maybe hard done by there, Lebanon. Maybe they should have got the ball back, but Australia got the ball now. So
I think it's good, you know. I think it's something that probably Super League will look to introduce at some point. I think obviously, like everybody, you know, referees can make mistakes, and in big games, important calls, you know, can be challenged. And I think it's only right that you get the chance to do that.
James up to halfway.
It's good leg drive, isn't it? And offload as well.
and the offload, Australia offload. Harry Grant, what a run! Then a kick, and Addo-Carr is in again. Well, that's his 5th try. Well, boys. 5 tries. 5 tries to Josh Addo-Carr. It's a 5-star performance. And it's his 11th try of this tournament. 40 points to 4 now. Harry Grant. Whoa, that was a very good run by Harry Grant. And then it's the offload. Harry Grant offloads to, then Munster kicks it, and Addo-Carr is got an easy passage to the try line there.
Harry Grant, how good is he?
Oh, very good.
Harry Grant's been outstanding. He's been outstanding for the Kangaroos.
Here he comes.
Feed the fox.
Addo-Carr, 5 tries, boy. Actually, you know what? I think Addo-Carr is my man of the match. I've changed my mind, guys. Addo-Carr's the man of the match for sure. 5 tries, you can't not give him the man of the match.
Because he'd slide over the dead ball line and then go over the edge. Down in the bunker, down into the brickwork. I did a visit to Old Trafford this morning, Carl.
Cleary with a kick, Nathan Cleary, and he converts it. 42 points to 4. Australia lead over Lebanon. Just a reminder as well, for those of you who are wondering if I'm doing any more live reactions to any games, I will be reacting to the England Lions taking on Papua New Guinea Kangaroos as well on this channel. So tune in tomorrow morning for that one. And also the Fiji Bari versus New Zealand Kiwis as well. So I'll be reacting to those other 2 quarterfinals. So make sure you tune in for those ones. Hopefully, one of those games at least can be a bit closer than this one. But make sure you tune in for those 2 reactions to those games. So make sure you also like this live stream as well. Click the thumbs up on the live stream. And if you're a new viewer to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. But 42 points to 4. Josh Addo-Carr, is having a field day. 5 tries. I can see Josh Addo-Carr getting a couple more here, actually. I can see him getting 6, maybe 7, the way he's going in this.
Now, Cleary and Munster, good defence, Robinson, Munster, right in, they've got again.
Oh.
They've got again. Well, they must have seen one of them. Down there in Huddersfield, doesn't matter what the accent, they sometimes say their eyes are painted on. And it's lovely to hear that sledge on both sides of the rugby league world.
This error that gets called from Liam Martin, every Panther. But again, number of errors, isn't it? It's not, the second half hasn't been exactly brilliant from Australia. We've seen some great tries from them, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, they are making a few mistakes. They are. Australia are making a few mistakes in the second half. They scored some great tries also, but they are making a few mistakes as well. So maybe something they need to look at. 11 errors. They've made 11 errors in this game, which is quite a lot of errors for a finals match. But I don't know if they'll be making that many errors against next week. But
with a short pass. Just like a confident player. Now, Kaylin Rajab comes into the match and jumps about, fitting into an attack with Dwayne and Moses. It couldn't be easy.
He had a great game when he filled in for Dwayne, when he had that suspension that made him miss the Ireland game.
6 again for Lebanon. Well, can Lebanon get their second try here?
He set up the try with a kick. Now back for Jackson Romy. He's inside the 10-metre zone. Here goes Moses.
Rajab. Oh, big hit there. Jack Wyden. Massive shot there on the fullback, Jack Perez. Moses. Oh, no, it's not a great pass. Not a great pass here by Moses. Australia preserving energy for the next game. Lebanon are trying hard, though. Yeah, they are. They're making a few mistakes in the second half of Australia. It's not been as crisp as they were in the first half, but they're still scoring some great tries as well. So, yeah, Lebanon are trying their best to get some more points on the board and make the scoreline respectable, but yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? It'd be hard going out in the second half and, when you're down by that much. So, look, Lebanon haven't stopped trying, that's for sure. They definitely haven't stopped trying. But, this is what was expected of this Kangaroos side, to go out there and put it on a lot of points, and they've done it. But the second half, the scoring has sort of dried down. I mean, they've only scored one try so far in the second half, so maybe been a bit better by Lebanon.
Did not return after half time. There's a little knock above his knee and an ice pack on him, but nothing more, nothing muscular. As this kick fielded by Miski and Carras. Good back three. There is Tedesco, the captain. So we'll be right for the semi-final next week, which is Elland Road for the Australians. Off to the home of Leeds United. Actually had a chat during the week with Harry Kuehl, who had many great years at Leeds United, and these days on the coaching staff at Celtic with another Australian, Ange Postecoglou. So there's a link with Australia and Ellen Rhodes, a strong one there. Mark Paducah.
Oh, great run. Great run. Good run there. Moses. Oh, that was taken out. That was taken out by Mitchell Moses. That's a penalty for sure. Yep, penalty. Yep. Jake Kavorovich takes Mitchell Moses out after kicking the ball. Oh, yep. On replay, can't do that. Yeah, I think Lebanon have been a lot better in the second half, actually. And they can score another try. They'd be very happy if they can score another try. Oh, Australia, trying to push Lebanon back there into the sideline, but they don't. So, Yeah, mate, I think Australia have been a little bit scrappy in the second half, even though they've scored a couple of good tries. But
Still with a little bit of field position here.
and then Australia, just as I said, they stripped the ball. So, Lebanon. Another strip ball there. Couple of times have done that, Australia, in this game.
With just over 13 minutes to go. Chile, Friday night in Huddersfield. This with his call on. There was Mark saying...
Now they get a 6 again.
Drop off, Harry. You can only strip the ball when it's one-on-one in a tackle, and Grant falls away when he got the call from his teammate. It can be good. I remember, obviously, by the time it's there, Helen last
And Australia knocked the ball. No, it's a penalty for a strip.
It used to be coached, there was threes in a tackle. I think the word we used to call was bomb, Bossy, and if one of you shouted bomb, two players would fall off, and then the guy would rip it out. So it can be coached, that sort of tactic.
No doubt about that. Yo is now for Jake Trbojevic. Just outside the 20-metre zone. This was the penalty. There it was. There was clearly more than one in the tackle that time. Referee Kendall on that one. I actually like referee Kendall. What I've seen at the World Cup. You know his pace.
Guys, if you are new viewer to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this live stream as well. But Australia now on the attack again here. Cleary.
How often do you hear that combination, Yo and Cleary, one after the other?
The NRL Jerome Luai is part of that combo at Penrith as well. We see him at Samoa on Sunday.
Cherry Evans trying to bounce out of the tackle. Cherry Evans. Oh, no. Almost. Harry Grant plays it to. And Murray. I think it was Murray that scores again. Here's a try. Video referee will have a look at this. Kendall says try on field.
Tried hard in this second half, but that time you saw Tessa Parley a little slowly. A few boys feeling the pinch.
Video referee to match director. We have a live decision of try on tackle 4. But let's check all available angles for Grant.
Hey. Yep. I think he's Grant. Yep.
I think he's been one of their best tonight, actually, Liam Martin.
Oh, it's Liam Martin, not Cameron Murray. Sorry, guys. My apologies. Liam Martin scores. So, another Penrith player who's probably had a very good game in this one. So, Liam Martin gets a try. It should be a try. Yep, it is a try confirmed by the video referee. Liam Martin's in for another one for Australia. 46-4 now. This is a professional performance by the Australian Kangaroos. A professional and outclassing the opponent there. So, nearly 10 minutes to go in the second half. Australia on their way to a semi-final. Who will they play? Hopefully, as a Kiwis fan, I'm hoping it's the Kiwis, which I will be doing a reaction to that Kiwis Fiji game tomorrow morning, live on the channel, and also be reacting to the Papua New Guinea Kumus versus England Lions as well. So tune in for those two live reactions of those games. But Australia, 48-4 now over Lebanon. 10 minutes to go, second half. And it's pretty much straightforward, isn't it? It's a straightforward that we know Australia are going to go on now to play in the semis next week at Ellen Road. Lebanon again with the short kickoff, try and get the ball back. They don't get it. Make sure you like this live stream, everyone. Make sure you click the thumbs up on the live stream. And if you are a new viewer, make sure you subscribe to the channel on the road to 2K subscribers. So subscribe, like. So 10 minutes remaining. Now going up to the 10 minutes remaining in this game. There's Tino for some Malawi still on the field also now. Harry Grant, Cleary with the kick, 5th tackle, the bomb, and good take there by the Lebanon side. Dan is saying the next game might as well be the final Australia versus New Zealand. Yeah, it's a shame that it cannot go that way. So one of those teams will miss out. So, yeah. We'll see how New Zealand go against Fiji, but I at the moment, I'm going to have to say Australia the favourites going into that semi-final next week. Yeah, so hopefully New Zealand can put on a very big performance against Fiji. And but at the moment, for me, Australia are definitely going to be favourites next week in the semi-final at Allen Road right now, going off what I've seen. And what I've seen of Australia throughout this tournament. But just hoping, as a Kiwis fan, that we can play better against Fiji and then play at our best against New Zealand, against Australia in the semi-finals if we can get there.
No, it's backing down here. The Zaz, they're saying you don't know me at all, and I don't care who you are.
But Lebanon, I personally believe this has been a very good tournament by them. They can learn a lot. They made the quarterfinals, which is a great effort by them, and hopefully they can take something out of this moving forward into the next Rugby League World Cup. But, you know, they've done very well to get this far as well. They've done very well to get into the quarterfinals. I know it's a big score, 48-4, but Lebanon, you know, this was always going to be a tough ask against the Australian side. They were massive underdogs going into this, and yeah, look, to be fair, it was a good effort to get to the quarterfinals, and hopefully, you know, we want to see more games for Lebanon. We want to see them play a lot more often in internationals. So hopefully the International Rugby League Board and the Lebanon side can get themselves some more games going into the future, but you know, International Rugby League is the pinnacle, in my opinion. It's the pinnacle. And there's a lot of people that say this World Cup, you know, is pointless, but I don't agree with them. So 48-4 now. Lebanon just, you know, looking, well, to get some more points on the board here. Moses with the kick again. And this time it's not a great kick. It's touch and goal. So Australia with the ball back on. Yeah, just 6 more tackles set there for Australia.
After a 30-0 scoreline at half-time, I go back to Addo-Carr. Could there be a 6th try? He's coming looking for work. Here he is, the Fox.
He's not really had a lot to do, has he, this second half, apart from put the ball down in the corner.
We've got the biggest run leaders at night, actually.
4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining of this game. 48 points for Australia over Lebanon. And now Lebanon stripped the ball off the strip. Oh, or not. Lebanon don't get the call go their way. I swear that was a strip. Pro Enzo Vids, how's it going? Good morning, Pro Enzo Vids. Hope you're doing well. He's saying congrats on 2K. Oh, have I reached 2K? I've not seen the subscriber count yet, but if I have, that's awesome. And Lindsay Collins, I believe, has scored. Or, no, he's not. It's a penalty to Lebanon. Yes, so Dan is saying in Lebanon did themselves proud. Their team's mostly made up of New South Wales Cup players with a few NRL. Yes, I agree they need to play more tests. Yeah, I agree with you, Dan. I do agree with you for sure. I mean, it's great to see Lebanon just do very well at this Rugby League World Cup. They did well at the previous tournament as well. They made the quarterfinals and they backed it up and made the quarterfinals again. But yeah, it was always going to be a tough ask against this Australian side with a lot of experienced players, and they did very well. I think they had a good tournament. I think they should be proud of the way they've come through. And We need to see more of Lebanon. We need to see them play some more games. International Rugby League is the pinnacle, in my opinion. A lot of people won't agree with me and say, nah, State of Origin is well ahead, but International Rugby League is where it is at for me. I think it needs to grow more. I think we need to see more test matches, more games. And Lebanon, we need to see them play more often. But yeah, I agree with you, Dan. I really do agree with you on that one, your comment. But yeah, fair play to Lebanon. Good tournament. Australia, too much class in the end here. But so Pro Renzo Vince is here, bro. You're there. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. So yeah, if I have reached 2K subscribers, thanks to those who have subscribed, and yeah, it's a great achievement. But we're almost at full time now in this game. It's been pretty much one-sided as expected. So hopefully we can get some closer games in the quarterfinals coming up, like England and PNG. A lot of people are saying that England will win that easily, but I think that could possibly be an upset game, that one. I think teams could possibly upset them. I think that could be a much closer game. Fiji, New Zealand, look, I'm expecting New Zealand to win that easily, but Samoa and Tonga, I reckon that'll be a very good game. I think that's the game of the quarterfinals, so yeah, that should be a good one. But I won't be reacting to that live. I won't be reacting to the Samoan game, but I reckon that will be a good game. I think that'll be the game of the quarterfinals. I think that'll be a lot close. But yeah, we're almost 2 minutes to go, actually. There's 2 minutes to go on the clock here. 48-4. Australia Kangaroos over Lebanon. I think Lebanon in the second half have been a lot better. I could say that. But maybe Australia's clocked off a bit. I don't know. But as you can see here, men's tournament, top try scorer Josh Addo-Carr with 11 tries over Dominic Young, 8 there. So Josh Addo-Carr on his way maybe to topping the leading try scorers for this tournament, but he's leading at the moment. So unless Dominic Young can score a few tries as well for England. There's a good contest there for the top try scorer list between those two good players, both NRL players as well. So Josh Addo-Carr and Dom Young. So 2 minutes remaining. 48-4, Australia lead. My man of the match would have to go to Josh Addo-Carr. Josh Addo-Carr, 5 tries. He's my man of the match. Look, I personally think there's been a lot of contenders for Australia in this game. You could say that Harry Grant played well, Tedesco, even Isaiah Yeo as well. But for me, it's got to go to Josh Addo-Carr. He's my man of the match, and I reckon he will get it as well for the tournament for this one. So. And Australia definitely here looking to finish off this game with another try. 1 minute and 16 seconds remaining. And Harry Grant messes that up. He knocks the ball on.
Just getting the Lebanon side on the back foot all the time.
Oh, Moses, what was he doing there? Oh, but Lebanon get it back again. Oh, that was close. That was very close to Australia getting another one on the board there. And that will be it. That's the game. That is the game. Full-time Australia. Far too good for Lebanon. 48 points to 4. Like I say, they're too good in the end, and Australia through to the semi-finals, where they will take on the winner of the New Zealand Kiwis versus Fiji game. So I will be reacting to the England PNG game and the New Zealand Kiwis Fiji game tomorrow morning, so make sure you tune in for those 2 reactions. But that is it. 48 points to 4. That's the full-time score. Australia, far too good. Congratulations to Australia for the semi-finals, and well played to Lebanon on a good tournament, guys. But that is it for my reaction. Like the live stream if you are watching, and comment back if you are watching it back. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good rest of the day and rest of the weekend, and I will see you all soon. Cheers, everyone.